wireless networking is complex, and it needs partners who can deliver innovative and high-quality solutions such as Acentury RADIOCOMM, providing best-in-class performance, pricing, and lead times on fiber and 5G-ready components, and Acentury LAMTA, an automation platform for managing an RF lab from anywhere. 5G-ready solutions from Acentury.
Let's kick things off with the first use case, network deployment challenges. Today we're going to look at three of them in particular. Performance. This is critical for any operator that takes network quality seriously. As frequency plans become more complex and site density increases, the potential for passive intermod interference becomes a huge issue. Diagnosing PIM issues in the field is difficult and expensive, and the smart operators know the best approach is to avoid them in the first place. Site space. This particular challenge was faced by one of our customers who operates a VHF public safety radio network. The existing combining equipment is massive and takes up huge amounts of site space. Material availability. This one has become a real issue in the last year, specifically as it relates to fiber. We are hearing from customers that it is virtually impossible to get fiber in any reasonable time frame these days. Here's how Acentury solved these challenges for our customers. The solution for the first one is our RADIOCOMM line of passive components and RF cabling solutions. We designed this product line specifically to deliver ultra-low PIM performance of -165 dBc across the entire frequency range of 500 MHz to 6 GHz. As far as we know, we may be the only vendor who can deliver that. Certainly the list is not long. Our typical customers are the ones who have learned that it is far more expensive to find and resolve PIM issues in the field than it is to simply deploy ultra-low PIM components in the first place. We see mobile network operators using our equipment for in-building applications, as well as outdoor, large and mid-sized site deployments. We also are currently working with an operator to incorporate a custom diplexer into their small cell design. On the VHF combining side, we've developed an innovative multi-channel combining solution that takes maybe 10 to 15% of the space of traditional cans. In mid-size or larger sites, this is a significant reduction in overall footprint and can result in much lower site rental costs. Finally, on the subject of fiber, we've partnered with a major fiber manufacturer whose products are already certified by major operators. They are able to supply us a wide variety of fiber types, and we work closely with them to ensure delivery on time. For example, the reels shown here are part of an order to a customer in South America late last year that we actively shepherded every step of the way from factory to site. We're also currently delivering an order of custom-designed armored submarine fiber cable to an operator on the North Slope of Alaska. The state government there doesn't allow construction in certain natural areas, so the cable has to be laid across the frozen surface of tundra, and it will partially submerge itself next spring. The cable itself has to be specially armored to survive on the surface. As the environment freezes and thaws, the cable will be subjected to extreme stretching and bending and damage from rocks, vehicles, and even wildlife. It also requires a special internal gel to be able to withstand a broad temperature range of -60 Celsius all the way up to +70 Celsius. It's also a particularly challenging deployment from a schedule perspective, since it requires shipment when the weather cooperates during the summer months and installation during the winter when the ground is frozen. Fiber is a pretty hot commodity these days, but we are still able to supply it for delivery this calendar year.